So, the reason I was thinking about grief today is because um, my best friend died 2 years ago today from breast cancer, and it was like unexpected because we just knew she was going to make it. Like I have several friends who have had breast cancer, and everybody has survived. And like 2 days before, she was walking laps around the football field. She was talking to me on the phone. She was like, yesterday was my mom's birthday, and so she had reached out to tell my mom happy birthday, and then the night of February 8th, she was just unexpectedly gone, and has 3 kids about the same age as my kids. And like, this is the kind of friend that like our moms were pregnant together, so that womb to tomb kind of best friend, from West Side Story, womb to tomb. And
I've never heard
like,
that term.
yeah, womb to tomb. There's a less appropriate version of that, but like we were friends our whole lives.
Yeah.
And I think for me, I feel so upset that she's not still here, because I feel bad that I'm still living without her.
Yeah.
And at the same time, I also don't really know how to.
Yeah.
And it's that expectation. So I think that's my point here, if there is one, that when you have an expectation about how things should go, that when that expectation is taken from you, it makes the grief, I don't know, heavier, angrier, more painful. My dad passed away, and I can talk about that, but your parents are supposed to die before you. There's some expectation there. So it was awful, but this was just so much different because she was 40 years old, and we have this whole future together. And we were the kind of friends that even if we didn't talk for 6 months, as soon as we were together, it was like we were never apart. And we lived most of our lives at a distance from one another. But the way that she would just show up in my life, like when I needed her to be there, you can't replace something like that. But like, what a profound privilege I had to know her and to learn from her and to be part of her whole life.
Yeah.
From the very beginning of her life. She was 2 weeks older than me, so I guess she lived 16 days without me. And then we were, for her whole life.